It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone. Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. Oh, it's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere. Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderan military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
That space battle has caused hell with our schedules. Our quotas for shipments are going to be late again.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Talosian merchant? These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now they have been kept in their cages for a long time. But at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets. These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to... We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the... We keep hoping that Ithorians are to... Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are... Our people have been here for centuries. Though we were not in ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the... Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vakru argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day. No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes.
What?
Run! The bomber is out of control! I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. Or simply tales that not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here. The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics, as you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I...
Halt, Offworlder. You'll have to answer some questions, but what is your business? I don't think your business is any
Although using your power in such a way is tempting, I would caution against it. Small surrenders...
While you're at it, tell him to forget he ever saw us.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem... You're free to go.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for ISIS Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just...
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground. That is classified military information. I don't have time to answer your barbed questions. I have the wrong man. Yes, you heard me right. So let him go. But watch it, both of you. If I hear even a hint you're up to something...
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually, they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on ISIS, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please. My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
You have the look of someone used to adversity, a cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal. Does it matter? Truly matter? No. I have no sad story. I just know people who will pay a great deal for an open starport visa. The credits are your share of my profits. The visas are very rare, but I have a feeling. I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her. I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have... No, I don't think so. It's really very simple.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Off-Worlder. How can I assist you? Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis. That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders. About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people. It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs. A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago. Stay out of trouble.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here. Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Keg?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part. General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy. Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia.
Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me? No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
These are dangerous times. People like Ponlar aren't making it any easier.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalipa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa go sakurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kati mogo grabo. Drum pabana karas mangra. Kalalava dumba compaile mokata.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalipa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Fereki mangra du noko herete, jun sombo marampino su clela sobuto, Cristocho intissime soto.
Taracho mosincho cavavolpa muligi, kumanarminta barawamba, michedos! Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Hondalerno saka, drum pabanakaras mangra. Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalipa. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Variki, mangra, do cha scrini do pat. Slime non quahiriti, criscorcia wintise mesoto. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawani dinchori ki sodu sobarenwa. Dorcine sobawata.
Unta chiwita inka ki kraya na chawanga kone.
KOTOR. Wani Watu.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, off-worlder. The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point. I will let you... I suggest you move along, off-world. I'm the one...
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganoiso, Totolando Crani, Terando Nosh Wiwanahoto, Rakichi Sa, Donacinto Norokipa Shakani, Rakichi Sa, Donacinto Norokipa Shakani, Dakosha, Nichotolo, Punta Chacorso Waman, Gotashjuna Rananashani, Visitisa Cholo, Jumkarantaka, Chonobograwe.
This will teach you.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
Some of those alien thugs had a go at you, right? I don't want to cross you.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
Heard of any good finds?
I am 1B-AD, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods? Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any... 1B-AD was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B-AD was built to buy droid components for below base cost value and sell components based on most favorable market conditions. Do you have any interest in my goods? That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. One...
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them. Like I would know. ISIS is a crazy place right now.
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Donos imaragi, wanarakorachi drumka sa. Dawa josimu poindorakawa ichirendumu mo para makawana abaw. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To aspecto natada be maba. Inwamagro, may rangat. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To aspecto natada be maba chokto. Torenibo inturata sisi meborokra. Febko emareyam kawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi unawana si chokoratawa. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To aspecto natada be moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Febko emareyam gawata situ. Dawa josimu poindorakawa ichirendu momopa.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. I'd much rather talk about something else.
Nice. The title of the sector champion is defended.
Kroton oranga manatandi koroto. Nunchka.
Gokale Chichi. Tinkua Kukua.
Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meiranga noroto. Dosima, minsukrema sukun ratungala. Merontono junsara ka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo. Minsukrema sukun ratungala. Merontono junsara ka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana su. Kroton oranga manatandi koroto. Mopito na wana si chinsi. Nunchka wana sicho rana pa manga kan. Kroton. Nunchka wana sicho rana pa manga kan. Mopita wa josi mucho. Tanto todos, tumukarata. Meiranga noroto. Dosimana. Minsukrema sukun ratungala. Merontono junsara ka roto. Kroton oranga manatan.
Purnacha ni sopa maranga do risa vota. Go on a met. Dorcha ni soba wata. Raniche bukasa? Kavadumpa masuraku popayi botenya tachimorota kamsa javas. Kavadumpa masuraku popayi botenya. Kavadumpa masuraku. Sonaranga machochane dota lutu. Pado creen so chiche no shi wendido.
Osman Funiwado din Kutama. Dokini kamarin zuni inas di John Blau and so mas.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi. I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. A pity. The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one. Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation. Maybe I just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it. You have an honest face. I will answer your question. I need to transport permacrete explosives for the exchange. They're going to use it to take care of some competition and some local authorities. Permanently. Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal.
I've heard of those. Old stories from an earlier age. They come from a dead world. The crystals caught the last rays of a dying sun. Rare indeed.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One. Because we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Malampro tarawanti ka sa samchabarda watasha kontia. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan hansata. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tancha ni Mungachino ta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Conti. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Mungachino ta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Mungachino ta imbre wanachike. Drumba bambwa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
Now, what did he order? Just guess.
Welcome back. Foul business.
This room is reserved off. I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder. This room is... Huh. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us, beast right. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Beckel. She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
Go back to your ship, off-worlder. This is our part of the merchant quarter. Watch your step.
We som mogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi bram tabani soju. Da come just mak miki ba. Yatuka urwanurika choti kavadumpa mo vendido.
Die first.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
I told you before, I am Captain Bastuco. I have served
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never...
Such of you could be Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic... The Wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and beast rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer is to serve on the Wall. Many aspire to the post. I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter. My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an... General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were... I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied. Sacrifices are inevitable, but I will not. My cause is just. The Queen must bow to our will. My head, everyone...
Your actions have averted disaster here. That was an admirable use of...
I don't know what you did, but thank you, Offworlder. That was too close for me. These are dangerous times. People like Ponlar aren't making it any easier.
Back again, Offworlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before... We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is... Stay out of trouble.
Welcome back. Foul business, that is. Like most... Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go. Know him. He's Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good...
KOTOR. Posong Chinsun Mika. Tanto todos, Tumukarata. Meiranga Naruto. tosi mana. KOTOR.
If you'll excuse me.
Do you have a visa? I really can't be any help with that. Let's just...
KOTOR oranga manatan.
Tu, need... Da wancha morichiwa. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tancha ni mawimbo kavadumba munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bakawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta Kawana bota yuntatanga. Gavadumba munsuru temopachinzajis kranita impet.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Beckel's turf. She's a beast.
Wait your turn. I have... three customers ahead of you.
Welcome back. She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon, but the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pizat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and still...
We have scrapped Visa, which we can use to finish one of the quests. But the question is, who should we give it to? The lady with her kids? Another merchant near to her? than the girl here, who is essentially a black market dealer. Or I think there was another guy here also.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently.
Welcome back. That would be Behemoth's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course.
Da hupa, go sakurata, go jujutu yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki, yu untachiwita inka kikra. Da wancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni. Ichawa te krosi wisho toda si. E krimba choku indim.
This room... Huh. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living.
Entity Bahima unknown. I have many. The market rate for those parts would be... Thank you for...
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with this.
Tawancha mo. Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yuntata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
Welcome back. My deck. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our... We really need to patrol that...
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hutch vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure. Bakel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. You? And just how do you intend to... The Offworlder wants to make a donation.
No one crosses me.
We got another visa, so we can actually fulfill 2 quests.
Tonoranga Manakan, Tonoranga Manakan. Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chat. In Wamagro.
I'm not sure whether we would be able to return here if we start that chain of quests. So let's go and give the visa back to that lady and then continue with my main quest.
Captain, you're... Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Offworlder. I only wish I had someone... Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship.
That was a noble thing you did. I hope
Have you found the encrypted hole? Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able... You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with... If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just...
Good guess on my side.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend. You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on ISIS. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
We must prevent the civilians here from coming to harm by our battle.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents